All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to talk about the lightweight division, specifically Gervonta Tank Davis being able to knock out Devin Haney. According to Ryan Garcia, some people ain't gonna like that, but let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon. In this video, we're going to be in the lightweight division, that is 135 pounds, talking about with one of the biggest mouths, but yet at the same time, one of the biggest stars, probably the second biggest name in the lightweight division, has to say about the best matchup that can be made in that division, which is a fight between Gervonta Tank Davis and Devin the Dream Haney. But before I get into that, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are a longtime subscriber and a supporter of the channel, thank you guys so much for continuing to watch what is good. Happy to be talking boxing with you again today. If you are a new watcher, please, or new to the channel, please accept my invitation to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. We have videos every day. We do live streams pretty much every day. So there's always a really good boxing conversation to be had. All right, so one of the best topics in boxing right now are the things that, people want to talk about the most in the barbershop, aside from the welterweight division and what's going on there, is what's going on in the lightweight division, where there is a plethora of young talent in the division. You have Gervonta Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, of course, the undisputed top guy in the division, Devin the Dream Haney. You also have one of the veterans in the game, the greatly overrated by ESPN, Vasily Lomachenko, yet is a very good fighter. Still have no idea how he is. He must have signed a contract with Top Rank or ESPN when he turned pro to stay on the pound for pound list no matter what. However, he's definitely an excellent fighter. Also, you have guys in that division that not a lot of people talk about, like Michelle Rivera, like Frank Martin, like Isaac Cruz. Just a very deep division with a lot of excellent fighters. Not a top-heavy division, a deep division. So, in a recent interview, Ryan Garcia was who has been obviously calling out Gervonta Davis for a fight. Some people think that that fight could be taking place in December. I believe that that fight is going to take place the 39th of February, because Ryan Garcia's promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, is not about to make that fight for several reasons. One is that he's trying to sell that company. He's out there talking about how he's getting billion-dollar offers to buy his promotional company, and how he's, ready to sell, if the offers are big enough. Well, right there, he is not about to go get the value of his company dropped significantly by getting Ryan Garcia beat before he sells the company. So just aside from all of the talk about whether Ryan Garcia is cap or not, and how he wants to fight somebody, says he wants to fight somebody, doesn't fight anybody, all of that stuff. Besides all of that, that's the main reason that that fight's not going to happen. However, he did talk about another fight that probably is not going to happen, which is Gervonta Tank Davis fighting Devin the Dream Haney. And his take on it, I thought, was really honest. Now, and what he said was, look, I think that Gervonta Davis, he said, first of all, if I look at the fight, I'd have to edge to Devin Haney, right? It give Devin Haney the edge in the fight. However, Devin Haney may very well get knocked out in that fight, because if Gervonta Davis puts his hands on him, Devin Haney's going to go goodbye. That's just what it is. It's not a matter of whether or not Devin is going to be able to take that punch or not take that punch if he gets hit. The answer is he's not going to be able to take that punch if he gets hit, and he is going to go to sleep, because that is what happens with everybody that gets hit by Gervonta Davis. It is not some scenario where you're wondering whether or not this guy's chin is going to hold up. This guy is not like, take, for example, the situation where, you have another guy that is a knockout puncher where anybody he's touched has gone good night, is Deontay Wilder. Well, Deontay Wilder gets in with a guy that is 6'9", probably walks around 300-pound plus, and that guy is able to get up. Right now, he got put down every time he got touched, but because his body could absorb so much punishment because it was so big, he was able to get back up. Right, that's not going to happen for anybody at lightweight. At lightweight, if somebody that hits like that really gets a clean shot on you, you're going to go good night. It's going to be you're going to go good night, right? And Devin Haney has also shown that with a good shot with Jorge Linares, like what Jorge Linares hit him with, he can most definitely get put on Dizzy Street, right? If Gervonta Davis hits him with the same type of shot as cleanly as Jorge Linares does, good night. But the big question obviously is, will Gervonta Davis be able to do that, right? Will Devin Haney be able to keep him at the end of the jab, keep him at bay, right? Time him, do all that kind of stuff that would frustrate him and keep him out of there for 12 rounds. But you know the saying, Gervonta only has to be perfect for a second. Devin Haney's got to be perfect for 12 rounds. And so the big question is whether or not he's going to be able to do that. Ryan Garcia says that he will be able to. He thinks that he will be able to. However, he very well may not be able to do that. Other people now, as far as what he says about Gervonta himself, is he believes that he has the power to actually knock out Gervonta, which I believe very well may be true. Ryan Garcia is not, one thing about Ryan Garcia that is real, that is not fake, is that man's power, specifically the power that man is toting in that left hook. That left hook is one of the most devastating punches in that division for sure. You're not stopping guys with one shot, with body shots like that off that hook and not being real. The problem with Ryan Garcia is Ryan Garcia's chin is so far up in the air that it's just, you might as well just put a big bullseye on that mug for Gervonta, provided Gervonta can actually get close enough to do it. Ryan Garcia does have a good jab, but with that southpaw stance, I'm just not sure. I just think that Gervonta is going to find him. More than likely, Gervonta is going to get him out of there. And as far as the Devin Haney thing goes, I would bet on Gervonta Davis as well, because Gervonta Davis is a much better boxer than I think any of these guys are giving him credit for. He is not somebody that just has to walk straight out at you and look for a knockout. He is most definitely somebody that will mess around and outbox you, because he is very, very good with his feet. He's very, very good. Now, the only thing is he's diminutive, right? So he's not somebody that is going to be able to, he's not just going to do like Devin Haney does and just, or Shakur Stevenson does and just stick a jab in your face, stick a jab in your face, stick a jab in your face. But like Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta Davis is a southpaw. So he's able to neutralize the jabs of taller fighters and be able to get in there and do something with them. And if he doesn't feel any power in that jab at all, and he doesn't feel like that jab is hurting him, he's very, very good, very adept at blocking, parrying, and doing all that stuff that makes it look like you're doing something while he's getting close enough to you to make you pay for it, right? So I just think that I like Ryan Garcia's take on it. It's going to be very, very interesting to see how it plays out. You let me know if it happens, right? But this, again, this is one of the things that's really, it's good about boxing and it's bad about boxing. You're always talking about the fights that you want to see and how these guys will match it up. And the boxing conversation itself is fun. The fights itself are great to see when they can actually be made and when they take place, and I hope that some of these can, but, more than likely what's going to happen is Devin Haney is going to fight George Kambosos, beat George Kambosos, fight Vasily Lomachenko, and then move up. Ryan Garcia is probably going to stay he's going to be with Golden Boy. He's probably going to wind up at 140. And Gervonta Davis is going to be at 135 with Shakur moving up. And that will probably be the real big fight that could take place, should take place at the end of all of this. But anyway, that's my take on the matter. You let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Peace.